Okay, so chapter 10.5 is about volume of pyramids. So we just talked about volume of prisms, basically, things that have the same base as they do the top. But a pyramid has a base and then it goes to a point, has a base, goes to a point. And actually a cone would have a base that goes to a point. All right, we'd have a height here. A pyramid is always has a volume of a third of what the prism would be. So if this shape, for example, was a cylinder, the cone is a third of the volume of the cylinder. So if you try cutting this material away, you're actually going to cut 2/3 of the material away, leaving the cone, which is 1/3. Same thing with a pyramid. If you had a cube here, if you had straight sides that went up, if you had straight sides that went up here, and you cut this away to create a pyramid, you'd be cutting away 2/3. So the volume of a pyramid is always 1/3 times the area of the base times the height of the pyramid. That's equal to the volume of a third. I want to try showing you this. I don't know if I'm going to get away with this. We'll see how this goes over. So here's a pencil. A pencil is actually a six-sided shape. You might think of it as a cone because when we go to sharpen it, we wind up with very circular because of the way the machine works. But on this particular pencil, I've cut a little line here. You see that line? I just cut a little line around it. I took a knife, I cut a little line around it. I'm going to try to make a point out of the pencil. And in doing so, I should wind up cutting 2/3 of the material away. We'll see if it winds up working that way or not. I don't know if this is going to be a good experiment. And I guess I could use a pencil sharpener to do the same thing, but I think seeing the material get cut away may convince you that it's a third. Now, there's another proof in the book about why it's a third. I think the pictures are really hard to see in the book. At least they worked for me. Maybe they'll be good for you. You can certainly take a look at the book. But it is a third. It's always a third. So I'm trying to get down to that pencil mark right there. The pencil mark. Now notice I've cut quite a bit of material off. And of course, this won't be perfect because I'm not getting perfect sides. I'm not getting a perfect point. Not doing too badly, though. Not doing badly. Trying to leave the height exactly the same as it was. I'm trying not to cut the tip off. Okay, so there's my shavings. I've taken away approximately 2/3 of the material from this point up to the end, leaving 1/3. I don't know if that's believable or not, so I got to take a little bit more off here. But it is true. It's been 1/3. 1/3 is left there, and 2/3 is a mess on my piece of paper. Try the work in the book. You are going to use a formula like that. Volume equals 1/3 of the base of the area times the height. So 1/3 times the base of the area times the height. Okay? Have fun with this chapter.